Hey, it's Adriel the Lipreneur. With today's topic, start looking forward to failures. Have you ever been so terrified of failing that you feel it's preventing you from moving forward or even getting started with your online efforts? For scientists and medical researchers, failure can be a good thing. It means another vital experiment has been eliminated and that can move on to the next. Sometimes it's just a numbers game. You have to have a certain amount of failed experiments before you arrive at the one that's going to make a difference. It's safe to say that everyone who has become a great success have a few failures under their belts. The difference between them and those who aren't successful is that the successful learn from their failures, and the others simply accepted failure and gave up. What doesn't work is in the past, and what does work can propel you to the future success. You may have never thought of looking at failure as a good thing, but when you fail, it means you're working hard on your business endeavors and tweaking your system so that it will eventually run like a well-oiled machine. And what worked for one entrepreneur may not work for another. Find your niche and develop it rather than being a copycat to others. When you give yourself permission to succeed, you also give yourself permission to fail. As you try new things and ideas, not all of them will come to fruition. But now you know what works and what doesn't. It's the only way to know for sure. And the more you try and fail, the more likely it is that you'll hit the jackpot along the way and that one of your ideas and endeavors will take off. Some top entrepreneurs agree that if you succeed in everything you try, then you're failing in the big picture because you're not taking enough risks. The very nature of an entrepreneur means that risks need to be taken. Many are sure to fall by the wayside, as you can see in the pop-up businesses in Silicon Valley. There are huge successes there, but look closely and you'll see many dreams failed and abandoned. Those who struck it rose beyond the failures and are the big successes you hear about. One thing that's imperative to remember about failure is that there are two types: honorable and incompetent. Honorable failures means you attempt honestly to try a new or different way to do things that the attempt failed. Incompetent failure means you failed because you didn't put enough effort or action into the attempt at success. When Thomas Edison tried time and time again to invent electricity, he had numerous failures. But when you ask him why he had so many failures before he found a method that worked, he said that he didn't consider the experiments to be failures. They were simply discoveries of methods which didn't work. So keep trying and look forward to those failures. They're what will eventually point you in the direction of success. Plus, it makes you more of an expert in marketing because you'll be able to say what works and what doesn't. This is Adriel, thelipreneur.com. Have a beautiful, blessed day. And remember, it's your time. Talk to you soon.